Tommy Caldwell was born on August 11, 1978, in Stanley, Kansas, USA, into a family with a deep love for the outdoors. His father, Mike Caldwell, was a mountaineer, and his mother, Debbie, was an accomplished athlete. Raised in a family where outdoor activities and physical challenges were a central part of life, Caldwell grew up surrounded by an appreciation for nature and adventure. From a young age, he was drawn to climbing and developed a passion for the sport that would shape the course of his life. Caldwell's climbing journey began in earnest at the age of 10 when his parents took him on a trip to the Rocky Mountains. The exposure to the majestic peaks of Colorado sparked a lifelong fascination with climbing. By the time he was in high school, he had become an avid rock climber, participating in both indoor and outdoor competitions and rapidly improving his skills. Caldwell's competitive spirit and natural athleticism propelled him to the top of the junior climbing scene, earning him recognition as one of the most promising young climbers in the United States. While attending Boulder High School in Colorado, Caldwell further honed his climbing skills. He soon joined the prestigious Boulder climbing community, a group of elite athletes that included future climbing legends. It was during these formative years that Caldwell began focusing on sport climbing and developing his abilities on some of the toughest climbing routes in the world. His early years in climbing set the stage for what would become one of the most extraordinary careers in the history of the sport. The rise of a climbing legend. In the late 1990s, Tommy Caldwell's skills began to catch the attention of the climbing world. By this time, he had developed a reputation for tackling some of the hardest routes on the planet and began to establish himself as one of the most promising climbers in the U.S. His technical skill, combined with his ability to maintain focus under pressure, set him apart from his peers. Caldwell's big break came in 2000 when he climbed the first ascent of the Monkey Face at Smith Rock in Oregon, one of the most difficult and technical ascents at the time. This accomplishment was a key milestone in his career, proving his ability to push the boundaries of what was thought possible in sport climbing. It set him up for an even more successful career in the years to follow. In 2004, Caldwell reached a major turning point in his climbing career when he completed a free ascent of the El Capitan's Dawn Wall in Yosemite National Park. While not the first to ascend the famous monolith, Caldwell was among the few to tackle the challenge using the free climbing method, which involves climbing without ropes or protection. His boldness and technical skill were put to the test, and it was this daring ascent that cemented Caldwell's place in the pantheon of legendary climbers. Career peak and main achievements. Tommy Caldwell's career reached its peak when he became famous for his incredible feat on El Capitan's Dawn Wall. The Dawn Wall, a section of El Capitan that many had considered impossible to free climb due to its extreme difficulty and exposure. Stretching over 3,000 feet and featuring some of the toughest rock climbing pitches in the world. The Dawn Wall had been attempted by several climbers before Caldwell, but it was Caldwell's drive, skill, and resolve that made him the first person to climb it in its entirety without aid. In 2015, after years of meticulous planning and preparation, Caldwell and fellow climber Kevin Jorgensen embarked on their historic free ascent of the Dawn Wall. The pair faced extreme challenges along the way, including technical difficulties, harsh weather conditions, and mental and physical exhaustion. Yet Caldwell's determination never wavered, and after 19 days of climbing, the duo successfully reached the summit of El Capitan. This was an unprecedented achievement in the world of climbing and was hailed as one of the greatest athletic feats of the 21st century. The ascent of the Dawn Wall only made Tommy Caldwell a household name in the climbing community, but also brought widespread attention to the sport of rock climbing. Caldwell's success was a testament to his unparalleled determination, technique, and mental fortitude. It also showcased his ability to push the boundaries of human performance in climbing, redefining what was considered possible in the sport. In addition to his Dawn Wall ascent, Caldwell has also achieved numerous other impressive feats in his climbing career. He has free climbed several of the world's hardest routes, including Perfecto Mundo in Cochamo, Chile, and the Nose of El Capitan in Yosemite, among others. Caldwell's focus has not only been on completing difficult routes, but also on pushing the sport forward, exploring new methods of climbing, and inspiring the next generation of climbers. Caldwell's achievements have earned him numerous accolades and awards, including the Pilot d'Or, the Oscar of Climbing, which recognizes outstanding mountaineering feats. He has also been featured in numerous documentaries and climbing films, including The Dawn Wall, which chronicled his legendary ascent and garnered widespread acclaim. Caldwell's legacy is further cemented through his advocacy for the climbing community and his dedication to advancing the sport. Final years and legacy. In the years following the Dawn Wall ascent, Tommy Caldwell has continued to climb at an elite level, but has shifted some of his focus to other aspects of his life. While still an active climber, Caldwell has become more involved in the world of climbing expeditions, conservation, and mentorship. His emphasis on mental preparation and the psychological challenges of climbing has also led him to become a speaker at various events, where he shares his insights into the mental game of climbing and life. Caldwell's role as a mentor in the climbing community is a key part of his legacy. He has taken on young climbers, offering guidance, inspiration, and advice to those looking to follow in his footsteps. He believes in the importance of giving back to the community that helped shape his career, and he has worked to help elevate the sport through education and outreach. In addition to his climbing career, Caldwell has increasingly focused on family life. He is married to fellow climber Rebecca "Becky" Caldwell, and the couple has 2 children. Despite the demanding nature of his climbing career, Caldwell has made time to be a present and involved father. He frequently speaks about the balance he has found between his passion for climbing and his desire to spend time with his family. In recent years, Caldwell has also become more involved in environmental and conservation efforts, using his platform to raise awareness about the need for the preservation of natural climbing areas and the protection of the environment. His efforts to promote sustainability in climbing reflect his deep love and respect for the natural world and his desire to ensure that future generations of climbers will have access to the pristine climbing areas that have shaped his life. Tommy Caldwell's legacy. Tommy Caldwell's legacy as one of the world's greatest climbers is secure. His free climb of the Dawn Wall has set a new standard for what is possible in rock climbing, and his ability to balance elite performance with a sense of humility and environmental responsibility has made him one of the sport's most respected figures. Caldwell's approach to climbing, rooted in meticulous preparation, mental strength, and physical excellence, has inspired climbers around the world to pursue their own ambitions and challenge the limits of human potential. As he continues to explore new frontiers in climbing, Caldwell remains a vital figure in the climbing community. His story is not only one of remarkable athletic achievement, but also one of resilience, determination, and the pursuit of greatness. Through his accomplishments, mentorship, and advocacy for the environment, Caldwell has solidified his place as one of the most influential figures in the history of rock climbing, leaving an indelible mark on the sport that will endure for generations to come. Tommy Caldwell's journey, a testament to the power of passion, perseverance, and the pursuit of excellence, and it serves as a source of inspiration to adventurers and athletes around the world.